everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I'm going to be showing you how to make this really nice note card, well, note cards and holder, the little, or the case even that it's in. It's really nice. I'm using the a little Foxy DSP, and the colours are all Stamping Up, and the stamps I will go through with you all in a minute, but basically you just lift up the bottom and it reveals these lovely note cards. So I've got a nice variety there, and matching envelopes, and then it all sits inside and closes with a little Velcro dot at the bottom. So there you have it. So let's crack on and make it. Okay, so first of all, just showing you those cards in a bit more detail. All of the cards measure so just the 4 1/8 by 5 5/8, so they're just under 4 by 6. Well, they are the 4 by 6 cards because that's the envelope that you would have. These, like I said, those are ones that I already had, and the Foxy Sweets paper stack, little Foxy, sorry, was the really good colour to go with it. So if you do want to follow the cards how I've done them, these pieces that are stuck on the top here, these measure 3 7/8 of an inch by 5 5/8 of an inch, and then you just need your nest of Sizzix scalloped squares, and I used the smallest one. Well, it wasn't the smallest, it's the third from the smallest one, sorry, just in the middle there for those. So you'll need 6 of those cutouts. And then for the stamping, I've used the lovely Celebration, no sorry, this was a Hostess stamp set, Thankful Life. It's got really lovely sentiments in it, and because these were all thank you cards, I've used the thankful on the front here, and then inside all the cards I've stamped the sentiment. It's not what we have in life, but who we have in life that matters. So I thought they went really well together, and they've all been stamped with the matching Calypso Coral, which matches the little Foxy papers and stuff. So that's all of those bits there, and then obviously I've got all the you can just see all the lovely different colours that I've put together there, and they're really fun, and then all the matching envelopes there as well. So that's the cards done and dusted. Then for the cardstock, what you need is a piece, I'm using white, but you can use any colours obviously that you want to do, and this measures 5 1/8 of an inch by 12 inches. So it's just a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock cut down. So we'll score this one in a second, but also then what you need is, to make that top flap that I had, you need the largest of your scalloped squares for square framelets to make the first piece. And then following down from that, you then need the next size, which is this one, and then the next size down again, which is this one, and that I've already stuck these two down, and that gives you that effect there, which will then go on top of that one as well. And that one was stamped from the Chalk Talk stamp set, and it's just this one. I'm so grateful there's you in the world. So it all kind of works together. This stamp, that particular stamp worked really well with the other sentiments that I've used. So that's that piece there put together. And then just to decorate the top and the bottom of the front, you just need 2 pieces of cardstock here, and these ones measure, I didn't write my measurement down, these are 2.5, or one of them is 2.5 by 4 1/4, and then the smaller one is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Yes, they're both the same width, but just slightly different in same in the length, sorry, and smaller in the width. Anyway, right, that's that. So go back to your cardstock here. I've already scored all mine, just again, because it just helps with the videos, keeps them a bit shorter. So, what side was it on here? Yeah, it's this side here. So, first of all, scoring along your 12-inch side, you are going to score at 2 3/8 of an inch, and then you're going to score at 2 3/4 of an inch. Then you're going to score at 9 inches and 9 3/8 of an inch. Okay, then rotate it onto its 4 1/8 of an inch side, and you're going to score at 3/8 of an inch and 4 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so you should have a 3/8 of an inch tab on each side. Then you want to go back to your 12-inch side again, and you are going to score at 6 3/8 of an inch, but just down to that first score line. And if you need to use a ruler, but then you just want to hover your tool all the way down to that next score line and then just finish scoring in that little bit there. Basically that's just a guide of where we're going to cut, because we're going to be cutting out the top half of the bit that flaps over. Okay, so get rid of your scoreboard, and now we can get all of those sides burnished. So I just done the top ones because I was checking it all worked, so those ones have already been burnished. I'm just going to do the long ones along the side. This is a really, really thick card. And again, just help that one along. Okay, so that's everything all together there. So you will have a thicker bottom, a wider bottom, and then the smaller top. So you want to make sure that you've got that wider piece at the bottom. Okay, and then you want to grab your scissors. Oh gosh, grab your scissors and then turn it on its side. So this is the bottom because it's that wider piece there. And you just want to cut up that little, and be really, really neat because this will all be exposed. So cut up into that one there, and then you're going to cut all the way down that line to that score, that piece that you just cut. So again, like I said, really, really neat. And I always find if you cut to one side of that score line, because you want to cut that out, you don't want that score line showing. So if I just continue down, you'll see, hang on, like so. I've just cut, you can see there the lumpy bit of the score line, I've just cut that out. So I've got a nice flush side. So again, do the same on the other side. So just cut all the way down to that score line and then just cut it out. Like so. Okay, so that's what you should have. One half, which is the top, which is the flap coming down there, and then the bottom half. And all you want to do then is just cut up these and just notch those out ever so slightly if you can. I know it's a small tab as it is, but just try and do the inside there. Just notch them out a little bit. It would just help giving that a nice close. Let me just pull those bits off. So again, just ever so slightly. Again, it's almost like I'm just taking out the little score line lumpy bit that's in there, like so. So you can just see there, if I lie that flat, oh, you can just see there that I've taken the little bits out of each side. Okay, so just get rid of all of that. So what you want to do now is we're going to be basically bringing that all up, so the little tabs are inside, and then the back side pieces up, and then those bottom ones, the front one down last, because you want that nice finish. You can see there you get a nice flush finish on each side. So grab some tacky glue or some strong fuse, some red tape, and first of all turn it over the other way and just put a little bit of glue on those. I've got it all dried on the edge, and just pop it on those tiny little tabs. There is some left. There we go. Oh, too much there. Let me just get that off with my finger, because that will all go over the edges. So you want the back piece, so not this front piece. You're sticking the tab to that back piece, just like so. You can see there. Just focus in a bit. There we go. Okay. And then again, like I said, it is a small tab, but then once that side piece comes up, this front piece, sorry, these tabs, and that will bring it and hold it all strong together. Like so. And then just bring it up onto its side there and just run some glue down those inner tabs like so. Okay, and again just bring it down, fold those over like so. If you want, pop it on its side, each one, and just grab your bone tool there and just push down, keeping it all nice and flush. You can just really apply some pressure to it all. Focus back in there again, otherwise it'll be a bit blurry. There we go. Okay, and then that's what you should have at this point. So what you want to do then is get your two nice pieces of DSP, or however it is you're going to decorate it. You might not have these pieces. I'm just going to lie this one first on the bottom, so just line it up so you get a nice even border around it all. There we go. These bits of glue out of the way, and then this is the one for the top. Oh god. Yep. And I'll just lay that piece down flat and line it up. There we go. Okay, so now we're on that top piece. You want to grab these squares that you have, and I've already stuck those two down, so I'm just going to apply this one onto the top. Again, just get a nice even border. It's easy to line up, just line the top and the bottom corners, and then the rest you can just push it all down like so. Okay, and also I forgot, we need our Velcro dots, because we're going to need them in a second. Right, so what you're basically now going to do, sorry I've already got my tape on the back, so obviously caught it, there we go, is, so stick that piece up, and you want to line it up in the middle, and because you've got the scallop edges here, you can kind of pinpoint these two and make sure that they're even, you've got even gap between, and make sure obviously that's in the top like so. So that's how you can kind of get it all into place. And then so from there's the corner, and then you've got that one, from that one across, so the second one up across to the other end, you want to put glue all in that area, so it just gives you an idea. See, actually I've done that wrong, didn't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to remove that piece of tape. I'll have to pick that up later. I didn't even think about that bit. Yeah, because that's not going to work. Right, I'm going to leave all that on there. So that's a boo-boo at my part. It's because I was trying to be too ahead in my video, you see. Okay, so again, so I said from that one across to that one, so I'm just going to put the glue over the top of this, which is fine. Like so. And then again, what I'm going to do is lie it that way, and then I'll get a nicer. You can move. You've got a bit of you can manoeuvre it a bit better when you've got the glue. Like so. Oh, yes, I thought I might put too much on. So I'll probably just cover that with a bit of white card. I'll cut another piece out with the same die later and just cover that so it's neater. There we go. And then what you need to do is grab a Velcro dot and pop it on the lid first, right on the corner. Get it right up there. Just remove the backing. Like so. And then before you close it, put your cards in, just so you've got that area all bulked out. Like so. There we go. And then you can then bring that one down so it's all lined up, because as soon as it's down, that Velcro will stick. There we go. There. And again, just bring it down so it lines up. And there you have it. A really lovely, it's nice because you can see the coordinating colours there on the side. A really nice little gift, or just to keep for yourself and just keep it stored nicely. But I just love this different finish on the front. It's just a really nice big lid to open and close. So there you have it. Straightforward, a little bit of a boo-boo with the underneath, but you don't see that anyway, so there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel to see more of my ideas and designs. Thanks for watching, bye!